drape over it. Good morning, collective. I don't really have a better name for anything just yet, so that's how I'm gonna refer to everybody as the audience. I'm just gonna call you the collective. So I don't really have an agenda today. I'm not really doing anything major, but I have been AFK for a while. I haven't done any events. Actually, give me just a second. Let me get this green screen down, and then I'll sit down and say what I got to say. I'm actually in the middle of doing multiple things at the moment, per usual. I've just got a quiet moment. Got a house full of kids this weekend, and they went to the park for a little while. So while they're at the park, I figured I would use this opportunity to do my little explanation stuff. Because once they get here, it's going to be a little chaotic. They will most likely wind up sitting on my green screen, so I'm trying to like fluff it so they can still sit on the couch. Poof, disappeared. Magic blanket. Love it. Okay. So, I've been a little AFK over the past couple of, about 2 months now. I've still been doing stuff, and I've still been putting things out and working on things, but it's just a elongated process. I just had an overwhelming amount of ideas, and for the last, few weeks, I've been trying to like still work on stuff while figure out a way to put all that shit together, and I think I've done it. I've got a few friends that I'm gonna pitch the idea to, and hopefully they'll help me out, because honestly, I cannot do this alone. I just can't. It's damn near impossible. It would wind up being a second job. But with only about 5 other people, 4 if you're not including me and my wife, we can, we can do some really cool stuff. uh, so, okay, here's the 3 things I like to do the most. Most of the games I play here recently has a lot to do with GTA. I do play other stuff. I do play Metal Gear and a little bit of Minecraft with my family, but just to be peaceful. That's just to break the monotony of so much GTA stuff. It can get a little overwhelming. But there are a shitload of things out there that I still think that GTA has potential for. So, since the 3 things I like to do the most in GTA is live stream and make videos like those AMVs, stuff stuck to music, looks like a TV show. I'm kind of working on a TV show a little bit, kind of like a TV show, doing this little series. They're really, really small right now because it's just me producing it. You have to understand, I'm doing this only in my spare time. I have a day job, I do my weekly grind. I have a family of 4, so a majority of my time gets taken up to do work and my kids. But in the slots that I have to myself, I have tried to conceptualize an idea that I could get as many of these things out possible in the shortest amount of time. So I was thinking once a week I could get together and I could do my car shows like I used to. I used to love doing car shows. That was the 3rd thing from a moment ago. Sorry, it was car shows, live stream, and AMVs. I like to do my car shows. Well, I can set up some events with this group of friends. It'll take a total of about 6 people, but we can set up car shows, and the car shows would consist of an entire event. They would take up about an hour and a half to 2 hours, less if necessary. People are going to come and go, and I totally expect that. But what I'll be trying to do is it'll start off in an MC through a friend, and we will go to a location. We will all start at the MC. We will get together as a group, and everybody will get an invite to the MC, and we'll start off in the bar. From the bar, I'll take a little bit of footage from the end game for my music videos later. And I'll just get the clips of all the different people, the varieties of people. Do it in the clubhouse, so it looks like a bar scene. You got people playing darts, you got people arm wrestling, you got people drinking, you got, chilling out in the boardroom, whatever. We get lots of stuff, and it leaves me wiggle room to do a lot of commentary and stuff too. So that's awesome. Also, then we'll go from at the MC to the car show location, which Could be a short drive, could be a long drive, who knows? We can do it with bikes, we can do it with cars, we can do it with whatever. It would be preferred to be on bikes because it looks better in the replay because you really get to see the individual characters as they ride. Even if you only got a crappy bike, that's fine because we're going to ride there as a group, as a chain gang. And once we get to the location, we stop, we swap cars. You use an MC or something like that, you turn your car back in, and then you use your phone to call in the car that you want to bring to the car show. The car shows will be themed. The locations will be themed, the costumes will be themed, and the cars will be themed all at the same time. We'll call the cars in. I'll be playing the role of the director at that point, and we'll get the cars positioned in a way where I've got it planned out in my head that the cameras go through that looks good to the aesthetic background and everything, and where we all look good and you can see everything. We'll either stand next to or on top of the cars so that I can do single shots of each individual person and their car and their thing, which it's not like I do it on PlayStation. I use the in-game recorder for that, so it takes about 30 seconds worth of either standing on your car or next to your car and doing some kind of pose. It takes about 30 seconds. Everybody can do it at the same time, or we can take turns, whichever works out easiest. We do the car show, we take the pictures like that, and then we get together as a group somewhere where like the cars are in the background. We take a group photo together, and from that point, we drive to a second location for the stunt jumps. Now, the second location isn't that far away. It's somewhere close, and we can either do like I've done and choose a place that already there is a natural stunt jump here so that everybody can participate, or we can pick a random location that just has good aesthetic background, and we can bring in some ramp buckets or something and use those as the jumping things. So we can jump helicopters or whatever. This is just kind of a fucking off space. The entire event is non-violent toward players. Like, we are not, there's no drama. We're not here to beef. We're not here to yell and scream at each other. This is not games. It's not a match. You know what I'm saying? We're just kicking it with cool friends, meeting new people, you know what I'm saying? Basically being social at this point, and nothing really more. We'll go do the stunt jumps and stuff, and then after the stunt jumps, we kick off into, I've got a couple of different variations what to do for the next stage, but we can either do playlists, which I figure like an adversary mode, a race, and a deathmatch or something. Only 3, and each one very short, so that they don't last, crazy long, but everybody gets a little, you get that driving bug out of you, get that itchy trigger finger scratched, or, whatever you need to do. And, or we can also go do Easter egg hunts, because there's, like, dead bodies and ghosts and, like, snowmen and all kinds of shit. There's, like, all kinds of stuff spread throughout. We can go check out an Easter egg somewhere or something, and then the footage that the whole time this show was going on, I'll be live streaming the event so that you can see it live. And then I'll also be taking snippets from inside in the GTA editor. I'll be catching recordings like you're about to see me do here in just a moment for another video I'm working on, actually. See, the camera doesn't affect the in-game recording for this, so it'll be great. From all the event, we get to live stream the whole event. Everyone from the car show gets to participate, and it's not so stressful on any individual player, and we can do this whole thing, and all of us have fun, and all of it be with ease. Live stream the thing, do the event, and I'll be collecting clips from the GTA editor in-game to make for the music videos and the Shit Flicks and Chill series. And this way I'm doing it one time a week, or maybe once every 2 weeks, depending on how it times out, depending on how many people I can actually get going with it, because this is not something that I could do on, we've got to get scheduling down. Whatever 6 people wind up helping me, we only need to really meet once a week other than the event itself. The event will be posted weekly. Each event would be posted directly after event. So in other words, as soon as we get finished with an event, the very first thing that happens is we post the next event, or when it's going to be, so people have tons of notice to be there at one time. And if you watch through the event section on your PlayStation 4, you can, it always keys into your own time zone. So if it says be somewhere at such and such time, it's going by your PlayStation's time. So that's the time to show up. We'll going to do what we can to make it to where everybody, we'll try to make it fit everybody's schedule. We'll try to make it so that everybody, it's in a time frame where everybody can take part or has a moment, even if not for the whole thing, at least for just, sections, get bodies up. Um, there will be both guys and girls there, and ahead of time, I want to say this is not a dating community. Like, don't come in and be hitting on and harassing the women, man. This is my wife. This is her friends. This is our friends. This is people we've met throughout the internet and the GTA community. And, don't come in treating it like it's a dating service, trying to hit on gals and shit like that. That's just fucking lame. You know what I mean? Do that shit somewhere else on your own time. That's not what our community is about. You know what I mean? We like to play and have fun, make money, but you know what I'm saying? We do it in a respectful manner. Players are players. Before all else, we're gamers. We're not, before anything else, we're players, you know? So don't come in with any predispositions on how somebody is because of their race, gender, classification, self-classification, or whatever, what the fuck ever. Don't bring none of that shit in here because I ain't gonna have no time for it. There will be unfortunately, and I'm gonna try to be as polite about this as I can because I don't do drama in any kind of way, which is why I avoid all those things I just said. But there'll be a zero tolerance policy on that. If you come in and you come to the shows and you act violently, you act disruptively, we'll just kick you from it. It's that simple. I'm not going to argue with nobody. I will say something once as a courtesy. If by that you show any kind of disrespect or blatant disregard for anybody else's time and space, then you will be removed from the event. It's not personal. This is just how it has to be for everything to be cool and be peaceful. See a lot of cool shit, get a ton of cool stuff going on. Everybody wants to see, because at every week's show, it's going to be at a location with themed costumes, themed cars. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what kind of originality people come up with in their car customizations and in their character customizations, what guns they use with whatever costumes, and the mask blends and the mask and hat and goggles glitches and all this stuff, whatever you can come up with, man. I love seeing that stuff. I love seeing all the awesome creations I've seen a lot of my friends come up with, and I'd love to be able to share that with people and inspire other people to do the same thing so we can keep coming up with more original shit. It's, part of the reason that GTA has lasted so long is because it is overflowing with content, and enough so that you can make anything unique. It's got so many customization levels. So I think this way I can work in all the events, and everybody gets a little something. I get a little something for the camera. Everybody gets to participate in an event, meet new people, see new creative shit, hang out with cool folks. If you hit it off with some of these folks, if you get along with them, if you want to wind up hanging out and making friends, and y'all wind up doing some jobs together or running some shit together, making some money, man, that's exactly what it's about. That's the whole point, is to meet other badass people. But I think by doing this, you know, just this little bit of shit, I can split it up between I wrote it out. I only need like 5 people, um, including myself, so for a total of 6 to help me run this event. Each one has no more than 1, maybe 2 small jobs, small things that only at certain times do we do. We'll get together once a week and meet so that we can plan out, and we don't even have to meet for a very long time. The first meeting will probably be a little elongated because I want to go ahead and plan out at least 2 to 3 weeks ahead, so that when we meet, it's just confirmation on the next thing's coming. We'll stay 2 or 3 weeks ahead with scheduling what's gonna, what the place is, what the theme is, what the Easter egg is, what the locked games for the playlists are, those kind of things. And we will describe each of those in the event. I'll take a screenshot, and my screenshots are gonna wind up looking like this. Like when we post the event, what I'll do is once we've got the event locked, we'll take a picture. We'll go to the gallery. And let's say we was gonna do it at this diner. I actually took that photo for this diner, but because I really love this shot. But we'll set a waypoint, you see, so you can see it on the map fairly well, and then we'll zoom in on the picture, so you get a nice big shot of it. And then look, I'll just snap a picture. Once I snap the picture, then all I've got to do is take it over to the Share Factory, which, by the way, that's why my shit is so difficult to make, because everything I do is made from the PS4. I have no external software of any kind. Everything I do is either through the Share Factory or through the Rockstar editor. I collect what music and images I need. That's about it. I don't move the footage from here to anywhere else. It goes only on this system, straight to YouTube. Whether it's directly or edited or whatever, it always comes from my system. It's never taken off and then put somewhere else. But like I was saying, we'll take this photo shot here, or the shot like I just did, and then all you got to do is zoom in on just the part itself. It shows the title, shows the place, and then I just overlay it with what the thing is. It'll already say the time in the event itself, so we just show this is the location, this is where you can find it on the map. You join in on, it'll always be on me, no matter what, because I have to be there as the director. Um, but you'll join in on me if you don't know me. My name is Adumusk. You can find me through any search anywhere on the internet, from Facebook to YouTube to Twitter. I'm literally everywhere. Everywhere that I can possibly stick that name, I'm there. Just Google my name, you'll find me. It's like 5 pages of shit. It's all stuff I've done. But just find me on PS4 and join in on me. Send me a friend request. Let me know you want to go to the car show. If it be the case, I'll add you as a friend. You can always come right to me to play. Um, I'll we'll put the name of the theme, which will be both for clothes and cars. Well, it'll show the location. It'll show a picture of what it looks like, so you get a general idea. And that'll be where the car show actually is. Though we'll start off, like I said, we'll start off at the biker bar. I might do secret locations. I might not do it this way. I might just pick a biker bar to take the picture of to show the location for that, and it'll always be the starting point. And then we'll go from there to drive from there to a place. I don't know. We'll work out the kinks on that. All I'm saying is I think I've figured out a way to do all of these things very simply, to where the only jobs, and I think I listed them out by titles here. I only need a person to pick the location and themes is one person. A person to do the Easter egg hunt and the playlists. Or actually, no, just one person to do the Easter egg hunts and one person to do the playlists. The person that do the and look, they could even break off into teams. It could be 2 people that go help each other find these 2 things. It could be one. They could do the location and theme, because that's basically the same thing. You want to theme it to what the area looks like, so that you get a vibe from a place, and have those people that do the theme and locations also do the Easter egg hunt, so those 2 things match and they have something to do with each other. Like I'm thinking for a Halloween thing, we could meet at the graveyard. We could go do the ghost hunt, do a couple of little stunt jumps there somewhere through the graveyards or some shit, set some people on fire for special effects or something, with flare guns, gasoline, whatever you got. It's non-lethal, that we're not trying to kill each other. We're just trying to, get some cool footage. I'd need a road captain for the ride there. I've got a buddy in mind. If he wants to do it, I would really love it if he did it, because I know he's got a lot of experience at it. He's really good at it. He knows how to, when we pull up in such a way that if we're actually following in a line, that we can park right in place and we get a great view. Like as soon as we pan in, we did it once before and it came out beautiful, and it was all just by happenstance. It all just kind of naturally flowed to it. And then someone to post the events. The event postings all they'll basically do is they're going to work as, they will post the events right after. They will keep all the details for exactly where each one is going on. They'll have the pictures for the event set up, and they will also be the moderator between me and the people in the lobby, because most of the time, because I'll be live streaming, I'm also going to be conversating with my friends and such while we're in the midst of this, for certain topics and stuff that I want to, address at some point. Like while we're chilling at the bar, we can be, me and, some friends can be addressing issues, things that affect us all as gamers, not just, I don't want to talk about politics and all, and none of that shit. I want to talk about the stuff that affects us personally as we play. Things like, female gamers, people's biases and racisms and shit towards gamers, the psychology of gamers, how you can tell what motivates people and such. And I mean, to be honest, I'm being pretty bland about it right now, but my opinions are pretty vivid, and I'm kind of don't really know what the word I'm looking for is, but kind of like a no bullshit zone. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to be blunt, tell the truth about observations more than anything. They're not really judgments. But yeah, man, I think through doing this, we can make an awesome car show every week. That'll be an awesome live stream. That'll be awesome for the footage that I'm making for these AMVs and this little TV show. And those little things are just basically advertisements to get me views, to get me up. And I want all of the people that help me do this, all 6 of us, will be, a contained production. I came together and I'm trying to put it all together, but I am not doing this for me. I'm doing this for us because I have a lot of fun when we have a lot of fun. You know, when awesome stuff happens, I fucking love that, dude. There's no better feeling. Um, yeah, I think doing things this way, it makes it the least amount of work, but man, we get so much out of it. We get so much out of it. As I know a lot of cool people. Oh, another section I wanted to do for glitches, and this will be a here and there kind of thing. We can break them in and splice them into the Easter eggs and stuff. But I got this buddy named Hick, and a long time ago I told him I would love to do a segment with him called Hick's Glitches. And if he wants, man, he is totally still more than welcome to do that. I'll talk to him about it one more time and see if he would like to make that a weekly thing. Because this guy, I swear to God, you can't take him anywhere in a GTA map. If you are within, 2 feet of him, he'll be like, or I'm sorry, within his vicinity. If you're within 2 blocks of this guy, he'll be like, hey, I know a glitch right around the corner, and he'll take you no less. I swear to God, more like 500 feet and find you a glitch. He'll be like, "There's a glitch right there." And, like he knows them all over the map. He knows hundreds of these things, so it's really awesome. And those are mostly just uh, wall breaches and stuff like that. But that's cool. I'm actually going to go over that in another segment because I'm sure a lot of people, you hear the word glitches, you don't know what that is, and that's fine. I can totally explain the different types of glitches, what they're used for, whether they're, well, I'll break it down later because I want to save that for a segment that I go into. I want to have each show have one topic of conversation, one theme, one location, the car show itself, the drive up there, the photo opportunities, the video opportunities, the stunt jumps for the video stunts and opportunities, and us to just mess around, the death matches, adversary modes, and so on, so we can all scratch our trigger fingers together, see how each other plays and stuff, man. And then, just rinse, cycle, and repeat. Next week we'll go to a new spot, we'll do a new thing, it'll still be a car show, it'll still be the razzle dazzle from the week before, but it'll be in a new location, a theme setting, hopefully new people. Hopefully these crowds will grow because I've ran into quite a few people who love doing these things, man. They always wind up turning into a lot of fun, man. I love seeing a big turnout of a lot of people and a lot of cars doing cool stuff, seeing shit that that I would have never thought to put together, and they look brilliant. Mixed in with a conversation that's both informative, funny, you know, and hopefully inspires somebody to do something similar or something awesome. But yeah, that's what I've been working on for like the last 2 months, dude. That's why I've been so busy, man. Work, life, and trying to put this together in a way that makes it simple for everybody, and we get a ton out of it. It's a little bit of work for a lot of reward. Well, not really reward, but um, it's a little bit of work for a lot. I guess a lot of production value, I guess. But right now, I want to finish out what I was doing. I for a video I'm doing for like a music video. I'm splicing into that Shitflix and Chill. Shitflix and Chill is basically the platform. That's where, me, friends, whoever, we go into a room, we sit down to watch TV, and, we talk about the videos that we watch, but the videos we watch are total parodies of other shit. They're like Beavis and Butthead music videos. They're parodies of TV show in like a robot chicken kind of sense, mixed in with like some Mystery Theater 3000 where we sit and we're actually reflecting on the shit that we're watching, kind of mixed with some Muppet shit where we're like the old man in the boots and we're sitting there making fun of, which is ultimately ourselves, for doing these things, man. I just thought it'd be really fun. And even though the ones I've made took me a really long time to get set up, most of that setup was like the intro, the credits, making the music and organizing all of that stuff, getting the snippets that I needed for everything. Now I'm totally prefabricated. Now all I have to do is shoot the scenes themselves. All I need to do is catch the scene, slap the music, add it in. Catch the scene, slap the music, add it in. Now I'm ready to fire off now. That's what I've been preparing for like the last 2 months. So I'm really sorry it took me so long, but like I said, I don't have a lot of viewers. I'm not doing this for money. This is totally a hobby because I love connecting my friends and helping cool people meet other people I know are cool in whatever regard they are, man. I've noticed, we all have a huge variety of talents, whether it's a team leader, Whether it's, you know, this guy knows more glitches than anybody I've ever seen, or this guy's got the most style of any character I've ever seen walking around. Like, this dude is fucking lethal, you know what I'm saying? He is monstrous with a plane. This dude is monstrous with a gun. That's, you know, each one, we all have our different strengths. And I think when you mix those together, you know, a lot of awesome stuff can happen. I'm also thinking about doing a show where we do it like a sports cast, because there's nothing for the ESL for Rockstar. We are not in any kind of major gaming league, and I'm sitting here thinking, why not? Why are we not in the ESL? You know, there are totally tournaments and stuff that could be set up in game. So what I'm thinking is I'll find a couple of crews, if I can get a couple of volunteers, or if I get some people that, you know, they want to bring their crew to do whatever they do, and we'll have like a sports event for death matches, and me and a friend spectate as we watch the event happen and travel through the different characters and stuff, and watch the game as it unfolds to the score, and see who comes out on top, you know, and do it like an event, do a friendly crew versus crew thing. We could do it over an open map, we could set it on an in-game that has a lot of characters or something, or, you know, there's a lot of possibilities to it. So just know that even though I've been gone, I really have been working on this. I, like, in my spare time, like, I've just been getting overwhelmed with ideas and things that I have yet to see in this that I really, really want to. I was trying to put it together in a way that we could all benefit from it. You know, one way, fashion, or another. Whether you're just sitting in your living room getting entertained, whether you learned something for the first time, whether you know, you found a glitch that you never heard of before, or maybe in one of the topics that we brought up, you thought of something from a different perspective, and it makes you respect a different kind of person that you wouldn't have considered before, you know, or whatever. There's a ton of potential in this idea, and I've got a few people in mind that I would love help with to do it. And, you know, totally, this is I want to do it as a group. I don't want to, you know, own it. I want it to be a us thing, not a me thing. It's not really my style. But for right now, let's go ahead and get this shot. I'm gonna do it to a Metallica song, which totally won't be able to monetize. I'm never able to monetize the TV show or the music videos. Hey man, don't do it. Don't do it, little buddy. I don't fucking know you, man. Damn it. I'm trying to get no damn gang attack. So I'm glad I got most of that out before that shit started. I always come out at night, man. I've been sitting here this whole time waiting on nighttime. I get the perfect moon and you assholes come out. Damn, little bastard. Yeah, I gotta clear these guys out pretty quick before nighttime's over with, because I was waiting here for nighttime so that I could get this shot. Get me on fire. Clearing these guys out. Little motherfucker. I think my settings are fucked up, man. My shit don't feel as fast as it was. I gotta check my stuff here in a second. Actually, let's check it now. My stuff don't feel right. Nope, my aiming speeds are all the way up. Shit ain't moving as fast as I need it to. Making me run out of nighttime, dude. Nope, there's a little glitch for you right there. A little roll glitch. Little roll glitch where you like you swing your analog stick around while pulling backwards. Make you flip right back up real quick. Takes a little bit of practice, but totally worth it.
You punk!
Okay. Now that I got this back, switch to this gun, the other gun I want to use. Switch to my gas tank, the other one I want to use. And call in the Sanctus. Oh, we still got some nighttime left. Where we at? Ooh, look, right behind us. Good shit. I didn't think we'd be that lucky. Alright. Now I'm wanting to go off of this ramp. High speed on fire.
It's LJ.
I don't care nothing about LJT. I want the radio off. This perfect little line is going to show me right where to go. That's where I want to start from. Alrighty. Have to be careful because you don't want to make it backfire. You'll catch on fire immediately. So, recording? Ah, poop. I'm gonna do it one more time. This time I'm gonna start recording at the gas station. This is all I'm doing here right now. I'm gonna take this over and I'm gonna try something with the different camera thieves. That's another reason why it's taking me so long, is because I had to learn a lot of new things for this editing stuff. I'm not very used to it yet. And it's hard to get used to the in-game Rockstar editor, where to position the cameras, and then learn both its editing process and the Share Factory editing process, because both are different. Get the controls kind of mashed up sometimes, but it's taking me a little while. But I got it eventually. Okay, good point. Right. Okay. I forgot to start recording. I want to do it like 3 bumps. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Damn it. Okay, last one. What? Sliding backwards. Oh, I forgot the lights too. Okay, this will be the last one. That should be far enough. This time, I'm going to do a lot of gas. Especially all up in here. Set all of this up in here on fire. And make the fire go continuously. So... just don't run out of gas. There's my shot. There's my shot. It's on fire for just a little too long. But that's okay. It totally works. Just put my money up. Call my insurance company. I'm going to switch over to the in-game editor.
Morse Mutual, we're here to help. I'll do my best.
So you can't get to the editor straight from here. So what you have to do is you go from here, go offline, leave online. It'll take you back to story mode. While it does that, I'm going to go use the restroom. But from story mode, you go to the editor. I don't know why they did it like that, but that's the way it is. But that's where you go and change your cameras and all that shit. I'll be right back.
mean to, but fuck it. Hey, it's one more little thing I gotta do, brother. I've gotta give you the number of that headshot guy. Nah, hey, fuck that shit. Yeah. I'll fall through later. Hello? Hello? Let's go down to the range later and fire off a few rounds. Hey, man, what's up?
Every time I come back, some kind of crazy violence going on. See you now from here. Go to Rockstar Editor. Boop. I don't know why I'm making sound effects. The game does it for me. Stop it, Dave. Yup. And clip. Only using these four. Call it Project Fuel. Save what we got so far. Add an ambient track. Couldn't do that without somebody watching. Okay. Add a score track. Add a text. Full screen preview. Not yet. First, go back to the editing process. See where we started. Yep. Let's get the song that I'm. Okay. I'm gonna mute my mic while I listen to this song while going through these caches, because if I do so, my live stream, I won't be able to monetize it in any kind of way. So I'm just going to mute it for those segments, so you're not going to really hear me talking to myself. But you can watch what I'm doing, and every now and then I'll pause the music and I'll pop up to explain why I'm doing things the way I'm doing, because I don't know how many of you are familiar with the Rockstar editor. But this, for me, is the most part. You can change your color filters and stuff like that, but for me, most of it is I love the ability to move the camera wherever I want and get the perfect shot. What I'm trying to keep in mind when I'm there, when I'm on scene and directing, is I'm trying to remember the bubble. There is a circumference around me that is a limitation as to how far I can move my camera out to, how far and how close I can zoom. So I'm trying to remember these things as I play and as we do these events and stuff, because how close I am to them is into relation with how well the scene comes out or the shot comes out. So I'm trying to keep these things in mind as we travel and do stuff in the events and the car shows and the bike rides and all of this stuff. The relative distance from me to them becomes how good a shot I can potentially get out of it. So let's kick right into this. I gotta find the song too. Yeah, the song I'm going to pick is a Metallica song. Let's see. Where's my library? Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that one satisfied. Okay, that'll be the beginning. Everybody knows that song. You've seen it in movies and all kinds of shit. I just thought it was perfect for the motorcycle and the chrome and the roar of the engine and the flames and my little biker avatar. I just thought that song goes perfect. That would make a great commercial for absolutely nothing, but I could do it really theatrical for no reason at all, other than just to do it, just because it'd be fun. And it's good practice too, to if you want to get better at footage, the best way at making your own videos and doing your own stuff, just go take some bullshit footage. Go, just imagine some weird scenario in your head, go act it out, take role in it, remember what you're thinking as you're doing it, for what ideas you have for camera angles, what background looks better than most, whether zoom in, zoom out, whatever, and take a little bit of footage, just a little bit of bullshit, like 30 seconds or something, and then go into the editor and play with it. Just play with it for a little while. You can't hurt a thing. Go in there, play with it, manipulate the cameras, manipulate the colors, try text, try audio, fuck with anything you want to. You can't hurt a thing. But I guarantee you, the more you do it, the more you'll figure out how to do cool shit. I've seen a lot of rides and a lot of chases and a lot of scenes that would have been so much better from a different angle. I mean, they were brilliant, but the fact that it was behind the back of the character the whole time kind of made it uninteresting. We all look at the back of the character all the time, but if you see some action that's out and about, it looks more like a TV show. It looks more like a production, of some kind. Speaking of which, I forgot to mention, I did come up with a name for my production company, or the name of the production company that I'm going to use, since it's not a me thing, it's not just an Adumusk thing. I've decided to call it Nutso. Nutsoy, yeah. Never underestimate the stupidity of idiots. Never underestimate the yeah, Snutsoy. Nutsoy, yeah. Idiots. So, slogan I heard a long time ago, and it seems to be, really relevant. Because most of the time I act like an idiot, but really brilliant shit will come out of my mouth if I'm allowed to convey my point. So I decided that was perfect. Just me and another band of, you know, lunatics like myself with good ideas banding together to create something brilliant. Because why not? Why can't we? So let's see. Let's watch this footage first. I'm going to watch it a few times while I put this song on loop so I get myself in the mind for it. But I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic now. Okay, so there's only four of these little segments, and this little scene here that I need is only very brief of background, and nothing matters. It's mostly about the bike and the character for this particular song. Um, we're looking for like the red eyes, the glisten off of the chrome, the emergence of the fire itself onto the character. Now, this brief little section that I've cut out down here, that little section, the middle there, is all I'm keeping. All of that on the ass end and all of that at the beginning is getting shaved off. I'm going to close in the gap on that and make that the first half of the clip so that all of my emphasis on the camera angles and so on will only be on the important parts, you know, in any dead space. So, I'll show you how that works. Another fair heads up. Like I said earlier, my family's at the park right now, so when they get back, I'm gonna take out for a little while. I'll stop broadcasting for a little while, do some shit with them, spend some time. I told my son we'd do something in Tekken. I may even live stream that because he wanted to do some stuff in Tekken, and he's been playing with me in it and doing some of the things. So we can do that stuff as a family. I might slide the table out of the way, leave the green screen up, and do the fight scenes with that with me and all of my kids and stuff in the live stream. So you can really see, you know, I'm not just bullshitting and pretending to be a dad. Like I am a dad. Like I can't help it. Uh, a natural instinct for me. I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know what it'd be if I wasn't a dad. I don't think I'd be much of nothing. Let's see, but I'm gonna drag this way, way back. We're gonna make this whole thing take place in that little area. And we're gonna do the same thing for this. Bring the beginning to here. Now we're gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete that. Okay, because we're gonna set new markers. So the originating camera angle. This clip is short. This one will be mostly about um, I'll start it from, let's have it look at the target. Spin it around. I'm gonna start down barrel. And we're gonna start from far away. Start as far back as we can. And then we're gonna zoom in as much as we can. I don't want to try to keep this focus as much as I can because these shots like this, when you've got it on it like that, they come out so detailed. And I want to put it right down barrel. And it start just like that. Okay, save. Back. I'm gonna move a little forward. Oh wait, let's watch it. Oh, that was where I was trying to start it. Okay, whoops. One more time. Pull it up. Oops. Line it kind of straight. Pull it all the way back. Zoom it all the way in. Okay, pull it in a little. Take it down just a hair. a little bit. At this point, let's see what old Freddy's up to. I'm gonna keep in the live streams for witnesses. For witnesses. I guess the thing. What up, Senor Wolf? That's it. What are you into? I was explaining what's going on with my channel. If you go back to the beginning of the broadcast, you'll see I just kind of did it like a news episode. I've been a little AFK over the last couple of months because I've been a lot of stuff going on here at the house and with my family and work, and my time's been really restricted. Oh, was it on the camera? Yeah, I muted the mic temporarily while I was playing that back and forth because I was listening to a song. Yeah, if you would have rewound just a little bit, you would have heard me say it like before I. Oh, when you hit live, yeah. Well, what it does, it's set up on mine that not only right after I do it live, it also immediately archives it and posts it where you can go back, and both will be visible from my thing. So,
So, so what you gotta do now?
okay, so I muted both of them temporarily because I'm still in the middle of my show. My head's in my own thing. I ain't just bullshitting this morning. I have an objective, so I'm gonna keep at it. Um, let's see, where am I at? Okay, yeah, I was going from this is the first panel to the second panel, moving it. Sure, I'm gonna pan it in a bit. I'm gonna have it right about here. I'm gonna scope it out. So cameras, edit, we're gonna tilt up a bit. I'm gonna zoom out a bit. Should be enough. The transition right there. Not very drastic, just enough. No, wait. Yeah. We'll do it here first. We'll do it from this. Save. Back. Go to the next one. Delete that one. Pop that one. See that readjusts the camera angle that it's switching to from. So it makes them fall in line with each other, you see? Okay, so now I can move the second one, in which I'm going to have it pull in. Right camera, we're going to adjust the whole thing just a little bit forward. And go right about here. Right about there should be enough space. I want to leave enough room on the top and the bottom. I want to leave enough wiggle on the top and bottom there to, when you rotate something, if you've got it at the wrong angle, you'll miss sections of the top and bottom, and I'm trying to leave that in. So I'm going to set it right there, and then play for a few more seconds in. We'll stop here for one. And we're going to rotate the camera just a little to the right. Right about here. Play a little bit more. Oops, just a little bit back here. Right there. Second one. And we're going to move it just a little bit more, keeping the focus in the middle. And save. And then play a little bit more. We're going to have another. And we're going to move it to right here. Actually, should I do this backwards? Slide it over more. Okay, none of these have the camera blend, so blend mode. Smooth. Smooth. I want nothing on that last one. Now, from here, we also want to move with target. So, last time, that works. Second clip. Gonna cut the bullshit off of it first. Let's see where we start. Start. Yeah. And move that. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Drag it all the way up. Oop, that. Delete the marker. This time, let's see what we got. Okay, this one, I'm going to change speed. I'm going to cut it. No, I'll leave it normal for now. Starting camera. I'm going to start this one really close. It'll be kind of hard. There we go. Kept it almost the same angle. The last time I went to the right, so this time I'm going to go to the left. The third one is going to be the one I think I'm going to put into slow motion and stuff because it was the one that rode, the fire rode all the way out through the jump and everything, which is exactly what I was after. As the hand gets back, start the first break right there. So we'll make right there. So I thought, yeah, that's right when the tire starts falling. That's right when we catch on fire. So, put 1, 2. I want to start moving the camera. Tilt up. Just a little. Save here. Delete AD. Cameras. Now we'll start moving to the right, or to the left rather. Un momento, por favor. Somebody's at my door. Okay, so my family just got back, and it's going to be a little noisier. I'm going to finish out this last clip real quick, and then I'm going to take lunch, take a break from this cast, and then once lunch is over with and I'm ready, I'm going to come back and I'm going to finish this little segment. The beginning half of this video, if you're just now tuning in, after I get done streaming this, go back and watch the beginning of it, because the beginning of it was the informative half. It was the things that I was trying to get out to my audience, let you know where I've been for the last couple of months, what I've been doing, what I've been working on, and that kind of thing. Got a lot of cool stuff planned, and I got a lot of cool projects coming up. Things just with a little bit of teamwork from some people and a little bit of help. I think they could be really, really awesome. So, like I said, when I get through with this stream, if you're just now coming in, go back and watch it from the beginning, and I'll explain everything, and what I've got planned, what's coming up, what I've been working on, that kind of thing. I'm just trying to give everybody a little update, because I know it's been a while since I've actually said anything anywhere. I haven't said anything through Facebook, communities, Twitter, nothing. I've just kind of been working on it, had it in the forefront of my mind that I didn't want to give anything away too soon, so I didn't say nothing about it. So we're going to see how this goes. There we go. They want to call from this here. Yeah, also, I'm in a party right now, but I totally muted those people because I'm in the middle of a show. So I popped over to answer a question to be friendly. And people started like butting in and whatever. So, let's see. Blender mode. Smooth. I don't remember what that clip was for. I know at this point, I'm trying to see what she looks like now. right about the time it catches on fire. Here, right here. I want to start doing slow-mo, so we'll cut it to half speed. Okay, I'm going to leave it right there for now, and I'm going to go ahead and shut off my cast. I'm going to come back to this exact same spot when I get done, so um, I'm going to go ahead and eat lunch, maybe watch a little something, and then come back to doing this, because I'm going to finish this out. And then I'm going to try to find some of my other friends and get the community together, see if we can get working on this. I've got, from what I understand, I've got scores of people who are absolutely ready and willing to do some stuff. I mean, not only is it going to take the core team, the 6 people that I talked about, to do these things, but it's also going to take some extras. The extras is exactly what I created the event for. Is by doing that to draw people, we create the extras: male, female, all the different races, genders, and ethnicities, and whatever. So I want it to be a wide group. But we'll see you guys in just a few minutes. I'm signing out for now. Thanks for watching, and I hope that explained a lot of things about what's been going on. Later.